All right, 1 second, just giving the stream a chance to sync up. Oh, wait a minute. All right, that's not what I want. 1 second. It's been a long day, so I'm not quite firing all cylinders. That's no excuse, but we'll get this started here in a second. Got a great story for you all. Okay. That's adjusted. Hello, everyone. That's adjusted. Hello, everyone. Okay. If you're watching this, this is not Thursday night. This is not Thursday morning. This is Saturday night. It's been a full day for me before I get into what we're talking about. I start off this morning in Norwell, Massachusetts with Mike Voner and his daughter Ashley and wife, Mrs. Voner, doing the Veterans Development Corporation first annual car show to benefit Wild Hearts Therapy Equestrian Program. Long day, but good day. And now we're doing this. And what is this? This is simply something that happens with Oscar Mike Radio from time to time, and something that I really enjoy getting to do. If you're on the chat, whether it's YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and multiple places, the OMR channel and Facebook and YouTube, drop a chat in the thing. Let me know that you're watching, and thank you for joining. So again, one of the things that is my favorite thing to do with this, and I don't really do a lot, is when someone reaches out to me via phone call, text, Facebook message, email, and says, hey, I got something that I think you can help with. And hello, Vito, for checking in. What's up? Just getting it done. So if you chat with me, I'm going to see you on the Restream chat here. Gerald Lowe Jr., thank you for checking it out, sir. Awesome. And every now and again, this happens. This happens where someone will say, hey, can you talk to this person or talk about this person and see what you can do? And you have to remember that Oscar Mike Radio is first and foremost about military and veterans. That's my lane. And when you're in a niche like that, you want to stay in your lane. You don't want to cross-pollinate. But I've always thought if there is a way to take what I'm doing here and apply it to somebody else's mission, whether it's strictly military or not, good can come out of it. And, I've done it a couple times with some other things, and happy to do this tonight. Sitting there, doing my own business, checking out Bottom Gun Coffee. It's a Submariner term, official provider of coffee for Oscar Mike Radio. And I get this phone call. And it's from this friend of mine. I know her quite well, very good friend of mine. Let's call her Koa Kobieta. And if you speak Poposco, you understand exactly what that means. And she's like, look, I have this friend of mine who's in South Africa right now. She's coming back and coordinating with her husband a relief effort / mission to Haiti that just got hit by the earthquake. Can you do something that you do and see if you can help out? And I'm like, well, I mean, I don't really do that kind of thing, but again, it's just really cool to be asked to kind of, do that, right? So, here we are. And a couple of days ago, I got the chance to talk to Pastor Sandra Garçon Dagerville. And she was in South Africa, 6 hours ahead of me. It was late when she called. And she started telling me her story of why she was over in South Africa and the mission work that she does there and how important it is to who she is as a person and where she felt, with her faith, God called her to be. And she is, rushing back here because her husband's spooling up this relief effort, for lack of a better term, a rescue mission, if you will. And so I'm going to get into the needs here in a second, but what the ask is, in the show post here, you can message me or whatever. I have a complete list of things they need. And, Pastor Sandra's contact information, when she will coordinate either picking them up, having them picked up, or meeting somewhere to make the exchange so they can get all this stuff on a plane and ship out in a couple days to go down to Haiti and provide relief. And there's also ways you can financially contribute because they're trying to get down there. And also, I got a call from COA today saying, hey, if you please mention that we're looking for some kind of charter airline or pilot to fly right out of Logan, load the stuff up, get the flight down there, drop them off, and fly back, because ticket to Haiti right now is $800, and they're trying to stretch the dollar, but a chartered flight would be pound for pound, weight for weight, because it's literally weight here. That's the difference. And so I'm happy to do this. I'm happy to talk about this. We all serve in our own way. It's one thing you learn from, the Rotary that, service is the rent you pay to live on this earth. And I truly believe that's the case, right? It's if you can serve and how you can serve, that really helps your fellow man. And so started studying about Pastor Sandra, and I'm like, okay, she does coaching. She has a website where you can sign up for coaching, ministers, preaches. Her husband's in the ministry. They both do this together. And literally, like 2 days ago, she, was talking to me, hey, I'm heading to the airport. I'm getting on a flight, and I'm coming back here, drop boots on the ground. We're going to organize all this stuff, get it packed up, and head to Haiti. So that's where we are. And maybe, just maybe, I will be able to get her on Oscar Mike Radio over Zoom to speak to this. I'm going to try for tomorrow because the storm is kind of going its own way, if you will. So again, my name is Travis. I'm the host of Oscar Mike Radio. Oscar Mike Radio is part of the Hoobzoo Network. I'm sponsored by Joyce Asack of Asack Real Estate, Mark Holmes of Reaper Detailing and Power Washing, and Sean Schubert of Red Seal Martial Arts. And I used to be able to say I could do this from the City of Champions, but no, I can't. Can't do that anymore. So let's get into some of the items that we need here. Very, very important. I'm doing like 4 things at one time, but we're going to get this right. And look at that. I'm somewhat organized, even after a long day. Well, I was kind of organized. Darn. Oh, no. Oh. 1 second. Oh, I was organized. I was. Oh, my God. Anyway, sorry. It's been a long day. And I thank you again for being here. Let's see your check in. I got Mr. Hogan, Daniel Hogan. Congratulations on your recent nuptials, sir. And Corporal Cologne. Tell you what, this is my corporal in the Marine Corps. Good dude, and did a lot for me. So let's talk about what she needs. And again, if you're in the South Shore area, that's, Braintree, Holbrook, Weymouth, South Weymouth, Abington, Whitman, Hanson, Bridgewater, Plymouth, we're going to get you in contact with Sandra to get the items that she needs here. We're going to go over some of these now. If you're watching this stream, you can see, the flash of the items. I have it in the post description. If you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube, you can kind of go over this and read this. But I'm just going to go over what's needed. And the reason I want to go over this is a lot of times people are like, well, they hear the word Haiti and they think that they're going to instantly get ripped off. It happens in nonprofit work. Medicines, ointments for cuts and bruises. Again, this earthquake really put stress on Haiti's infrastructure and their ability to provide services to their people. And all these things go to either helping save someone's life or giving someone some comfort, which is just as important during this time. Okay. And again, if you go to Walmart, Target, CVS, and buy this stuff, you can message me. I will give you Sandra's contact information and you can arrange drop off and pick up. She'd be most appreciative. Scroll. Parcel out a jumbo pack. Diapers, baby diapers, size newborn and 2. Cloth diapers. That's interesting. Diaper pins and toothpaste. So, while you're So I think that's for diabetes. I'm not a medical professional, but that's the ask. Additional supply needs, and again, if you're watching the stream, you're kind of seeing these cycle through. Again, if you're on the South Shore and you want to get some of this stuff, there's Targets, Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid. Even Staples has some of this stuff now, and put it in a bag. Get a hold of me. I'll give you Sanders information, and we can make this happen. So additional supply needs: Clorox disinfecting wipes, Dixie cups, batteries, AA, AAA, and 9-volt walkie-talkies, flashlights, masks, gloves, blankets, water purifiers, purification water tablets or filter straws. I mean, the earthquake has damaged the water machinery down there, and it's desperate. Camping tents, if you have one. Socks for children, men and women. Women and girls underwear, a lot more important than you might think. Pads and tampons, protein bars. This is a serious subject, but you don't see any vegetables as part of this list for a reason. You need the protein, and protein bars help out. And while not a meal replacement, but they definitely give your body what it needs to keep going. Sharpies, all over that. You can't have enough Sharpies. Ballpoint pens, rubber bands, regular size, 90% isopropyl alcohol, 16-ounce bottle size, and, any other comfort item. And then the last thing you see here in the image is COA called me up and said, hey, we're trying to get a charter flight down to Haiti, because to fly a person, I looked this up, to fly a person to Haiti right now is about, $727 to $1,100. So that's before you even haul any of the stuff down there. And we all know, Southwest has, no baggage fees. But if you fly by yourself, you're going to be paying for all this weight one way or the other. So the idea is, if you know a charter service, a charter pilot, a charter business that it will fly down to Haiti, reach out to me. We'll put you in contact with the right people. And the idea here is to fly the people down with all the stuff that's being collected right now, and fly right into the airport, unload it, and get it right to the people that needs to in a more cost-effective way. Okay. So let me go here. And Oscar Mike Radio is supported by Semper Savage. Go to sempersavage.com, use the code Oscar Mike Radio and get a discount on there too, and 4-packs of salad dressing and marinade. Semper Savage is a veteran-owned business, but husband and wife run. So very good story, and I'm proud to have them as part of my show, and their stuff is awesome, absolutely awesome. And I'm supported by Bottom Gun Coffee. That's a Submariner term. And he's a Submariner. I have a special place in my heart for Submariners. And you can go to bottomguncoffee.com, use the code OMR for a discount, and check out some great coffee. So let's go here. So here are some details up here. If you want to message me directly, I can give them to you. Sandra has a resume that is extremely impressive of missionary and faith-based work and ministry work she has done for people. It's pretty amazing to go over and read. And she is well known in the Brockton, Massachusetts area in the Haitian community, her and her husband. And so this is not a cash grab. This is not trying to finance whatever. This is, hey, we're trying to raise money. We're trying to get items so we can take these items, thousands of miles south and help people who are really in a hard way. So this screen here, you can see her website, her ministry. You can look that up. You can even call her directly. She has Venmo, she has Zelle and Cash App. You can get her money if you want to, so she can buy these items if you don't want to go out and buy them. And I just think it's great to be able to share this with you as a possible way to impact somebody else's life who cannot, help themselves right now because of the situation. And so I would encourage you to, think about, taking some time. Hey, in our part of the neck of the woods, the big bad hurricane is kind of moving out to sea. We're very fortunate. So if you're stir crazy tomorrow, run by that CVS, use some of those coupons and get some of this stuff. Hit me up in, Facebook or on email at travis@oscarmikeradio.com. And, I can get you connected to Sandra. So again, I'm hoping to reach out to Sandra tomorrow and maybe have her on around 7 o'clock tomorrow night over Zoom to talk more about what is actually going on in Haiti. I don't know. I'm looking at the pictures and it looks pretty dire. And I know that if somebody could help me out, I certainly appreciate it. And, it's a tough time. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now that is bad. I just welcome the opportunity to do some good. So my name is Travis. I'm with Oscar Mike Radio, and I really feel humbled and honored that someone would approach me about advocating for this cause. Because this is a mission. This is the mission. The mission is in flight, as I say on Oscar Mike Radio. The mission is in flight, and this is nothing less than a rescue mission to help out other human beings. Forget where they're from. You have somebody who was in South Africa, 3 days ago and is getting ready to coordinate an effort for people in Haiti. And, I'm a military veteran show primarily, specifically, and that's my niche. But, again, I've done this for other causes and situations. And, it's an absolute pleasure. It's not an imposition. It's not like, it is an absolute, I am hitting me right here in the feels to be able to do this and hopefully, help out Pastor Sandra with what she's trying to do and her husband. So I'm going to sign off now. I will see if I can get the pastor on tomorrow night to talk about this. If you have any questions, you can hit me up on Facebook or shoot me a YouTube message, whatever. And you have a good evening and stay safe.